Hello everyone, this is Helen H. and welcome to my channel, Moss Cottage. I hope you all are doing well. Today I'm going to be working in my December daily, and today I believe is the 7th, but I'm actually going to be journaling for the 4th because I'm a little bit behind, which is no problem. Excuse me, but I thought I would just do the 4th with you because it was, of the last 3 days, the 4th was one of the most interesting days. So this is the blank page. I took it out of my journal because I don't want you to see the 3rd, because I will do a flip through when I'm done. So this is the bare page for the 4th. It's got a pocket here made out of like a glassine bag, and then it's got this film strip here with close-ups of icicles and trees with ice and stuff, and it was just an embellishment thing that I stapled it on. It is like a little tuck, but I'm not going to use it that way today as a little tuck. I don't need to. I pre-did some of these pages, as you know, to prepare my journal, but I don't always have to use everything, you know, the way it is. But I don't want to move this page. This page is fine for what I did on the 4th. We'll get on with it, and so you'll see why. So it's got the trees here, it's got nature here. So one of the things I did on the 4th was I went hiking in the woods with one of my neighbors at the mountains. And I love cold weather hiking. It's a lot of fun as long as you're dressed warmly. You know, by the time you're done, you're super hot. And then the other fun thing I did on the 4th was I went to dinner with a different friend on the mountain. Her and her boyfriend have a beautiful, beautiful house higher up on the mountain than us. And we went to their house for dinner and had a lovely time. So this, like I said, is a pocket. So I want to make a tag to go in the pocket. And I thought I would just use up this piece of, this is the cover piece or backing piece from, I believe it's one of Joann's paper pads that had all the papers inside with the wood grains. So I thought I'd just use that piece of trash, and I'm just going to use it in here. It's just a little bit too wide for that, so I want to make it more like a tag. I will do some journaling on the back of it, but I don't need so much space. So I'm going to go ahead and make it like this. Okay. And then let me see if I can find my tag corner cutter here for bigger tags. Let me go ahead and cut this tag shape, and then I'll tell you what we're going to do. Actually, I can get rid of this paper trimmer over here and make myself a little more room. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut my corners. I'm going to cut corners, people. That sounded wrong, didn't it? I'm cutting corners. Okay, so there we go. Just to get my tag shape. And I have my crocodile right up on my desk here. And I can go ahead and punch a hole in that. So let me do that. I'm just eyeballing, I'm not measuring. And then while I'm at it, I do, excuse my reach, I didn't think about doing this. Sorry. You see my big arm. I thought maybe I'll round the bottom too, because tags sometimes have rounded bottoms. So let's go ahead and do the bottoms like that. Okay. All right, so there, that piece of trash is now a cute little tag. Now, one of the things, so I said when I went to dinner, up at our friends, we played cards, and we had a good time. The dinner was absolutely delicious. She made stuffed manicotti, garlic bread salad, and a homemade apple cranberry pie. It was so good. But one of the things we did when we went up there was play cards. So here's a playing card, but it's got a deer on the front. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the deer image and attach the deer image. I will write on the back that we played cards, but I thought having the card on the front of the tag kind of played homage to the fact that we played cards. So I'm just going to go ahead and attach him. And because he's kind of slick, you know how cards have that plasticky coating or whatever, I'm using the strong beacon glue. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that on here. Okay, like that. And look, guys, I'm actually prepared. I actually have a wet wipe here. Okay, so there's going to be the front of the tag like that. Okay, now I'm going to let that dry. We will come back and put a little tidbit on the back, but we're just going to leave that for right now to dry so that that card can dry on there. So let's go ahead and look at the front of our pocket here. This is what we're going to be decorating. This, because it has the trees, the Christmas trees on it, I thought would leave that because that's kind of like when my friend and I we were hiking in the woods. So that's going to stay like that. Now, what I have is some little bits here. I have this black and white picture of a pine tree. This came from a vintage book on trees or something, so I thought I'd put that there. Let me go ahead and, all right, I'm going to go ahead and glue things down, and I think because this is glassine, and this is just paper, I think I'm going to have to use the beacon glue anyway, just to get it to stick to the glassine. I hope it does, because I don't want to have to washi tape or staple these things down because it's a pocket, and that would be really hard. So let me hope that this beacon glue holds to the glassine bag. So I want to put my little tree down here, and a lot of that's going to be covered up, but that's fine. I just kind of an homage to the being out in the woods. And the funny thing is, it's a pine tree, and where our cabin is, we have very few pine trees. We have mostly hardwoods. There are some little pine stands, but not a lot. Okay, then I have this little green ticket, and it says Ticket to Adventure, and just because it's green, I thought it would work well on this. And you know, going hiking is kind of an adventure, so actually it was, because we went down by a creek, and you know, it was quite steep, so at parts we had to scramble and whatever, but just seeing the creek in the wintertime was really cool. It's just totally different from in the summertime, but it was not easy to get to and get around because we were actually on the creek bed, but it was a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm just going to put this little adventure ticket a little bit askew at an angle, like that. Okay, then I have my Christmas tree here. Now, I didn't tell you all this in any of the other videos because this is the first video that I've actually worked in my journal. But for my numbers, in this December daily, every day is going to have a little Christmas tree, and then I cut numbers out of a calendar, and they're going to go on the Christmas tree. So every day is going to have a tree with the number on it. And like I said, I don't really want to show you the other pages yet because we'll do a flip through. I mean, I've only done 3, right? Because I'm doing the 4th. So let me go ahead and stick the little number on my tree. And the trees are all cut out differently. I'm really trying to use up scraps and whatever. So every scrap that was big enough for this little die that I used, I used every green scrap that I had that would fit this die. So there are repeats. There's only maybe about, I don't know, 6 different green papers that I had to make the trees. But and I'm trying not to use them all in the same order or whatever. So I thought I would go ahead and put the little tree up here. And this little tree can also go up at an angle. And again, because I'm using the glassine, I think everything I stick down on this is going to have to be, on the pocket's going to have to use the heavy duty glue. Okay. So I thought I'd just stick the little tree right here, like that. I'm just patting it to get some of the glue that might ooze out off. Okay. And then I've got this cute little bird here, look, wearing a hat. I don't wear a hat when I hike. I wear a, you know, the ear band thing. But this little bird with the little hat just looks nice and warm. So I thought I would put him down here by this picture of the tree, like that. Okay, like that. And then, because this is all about being outdoors and stuff, but it doesn't do a whole lot about hiking, I did find my hiking stickers, and there is a pair of hiking boots, and I do wear hiking boots when I'm up at the mountains. If I'm hiking flatland, I use my hiking shoes, but up there I use my hiking boots, and the reason being is because there's more chance of twisting your ankle when you're hiking around on the side of a mountain than on flat land, so it gives some ankle support. So here's my little hiking boots, and they are dimensional. Now my question is, do I want them dimensional? Yeah, you know, I actually don't mind them being dimensional. I was going to take the little pop dot off, but I think I'm just going to add a little glue to the pop dot and put my hiking boots right on top of that little ticket to adventure like that. Okay, so this is that. So this is me hiking through the woods, and then we're going back here to my dinner and cards at my other friend's house. And so if you followed my videos lately, you know I've been doing some craft shows. Well, I did one up at the mountains. I did one in the town that's closest to where the cabin is, and it was really fun. And the friend who had me for dinner did it also. She does eco-printed clothing and paper that she makes into journals, and also scarves and things like that. She had pots of her own honey from her bees, and some candles, soy candles that she makes. So she was also at the same show, like right next to me, and she wanted some of my ornaments and I wanted some of her honey, so we bartered. She took some of my ornaments and I took some of her honey. But when I went to her house for dinner, she already had my ornaments on the tree. So I thought to commemorate that, I was just going to go ahead and take some of these little stickers here. These are vintage stickers from Ambassador, but they're kind of rusticy looking. There were several sheets in there. Look, it was 99 cents. I think there were like 4 sheets in there. Oh, this was made by Hallmark. I didn't know that Ambassador was Hallmark. But anyway, so I'm using some of these little bauble stickers here in my quest to use stuff up. So I just thought I would put the little things on here because then I'm going to journal when I write what I did. I was going to journal that she already had my decorations that she got from me on her tree. Okay, there's one more little bauble on this sheet, and you know I don't like even numbers, so we're going to stick this guy up here. Okay, so that's the back of the sticker. Now, the tag. Now, I don't want to put anything else on here because I do need to write, you know, what I did. Now, I'm looking just at this tag here, and it's going to slide in there like this. So, I think that's pretty cute. But I need to figure out what I want to tie in the top here. And let me see here. I do have, let's see here. Oh, I'm just reaching over to see what kind of threads I could use for that. I've got my little container here with baker's twines and some hemp. Is this hemp? Something like that. And raffia type paper things. Actually, this, I don't know what this is. It's almost like jute. It is jute, but it's white. It's not the natural color. I think I'm going to actually use some of this. So let me go ahead and put that in. And if I don't like it, I'll take it out and I can use it on another tag in here because goodness knows I have made enough pockets and tags in this journal. So let me see if I like that or not. No, I don't like it. Okay, so it's coming off. I have a different idea. Because there's some very dark, like black here, there's some black here, and there's black here. I think I'm going to go ahead with this instead, this black and white baker's twine. And it kind of also mimics this here, like with the black and white like that. So I'm going to use the baker's twine instead. And that other little piece of jute, like I said, I've got plenty of places that I can use it in this journal, so no big deal. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on here, like that. Let's see if I like, I like that better. I do like that better. And the other thing with this jute is it's cream colored. I don't know if you can see, but the trees in the back are white, which, you know, it's not the end of the world. That's certainly a first world problem, but I just think that the black looks a little bit more striking, oops, sorry, and more pronounced to have that like that. Okay, so there's this like this. Now, the only thing is with the deer, because I got to yapping away and I wasn't paying attention, what I had wanted to do with the deer was actually to use half of this wreath underneath him so that there was some pine showing like just on one side like that. And I got to talking and that sat there. And you all watched me not do that. Why didn't you tell me? You should have told me before I glued it down, people. Okay, so now I'm kind of stuck with this plain tag. And I have to figure out what to do with that. And if it doesn't take too terribly long, I will do it right now. But if I find I'm struggling, I will just end the video and then you will see it when I do the flip through. But I'm hoping I could find something. There's Santa Claus, but he's kind of superfluous. I mean, he doesn't serve any purpose for that particular day. I mean, not that that's bad or anything, but I just kind of wanted something that had to do with something. Let's see here. What's this thing? It just says Christmas. Oh, I've got all kinds. Okay, hold on a second. I've got all kinds of bits and bobs here. Well, I do have these cute snowflakes here. However, it wasn't snowing when we were hiking. I've got these cute little bells. And I'm thinking, you know what? They may work, but I'm not sure if I could get them to stick down. I was going to say, because they could be like sleigh bells. I'd have to cut them, though. They're a little bit long. What else do I have? I made this little box. I think I showed it way back when I made this whole kit, just with some rustic stuff, since that's the theme of my journal. I just have all kinds of little things. These are like the little ending embellishments on this one. Not that. No. Actually, this is kind of cute here. I wonder if I could get them on. Look, it's two little boys. Well, it's two little boys. Of course, it was my friend and I. It wasn't a little boy, but we went hiking, and it kind of looks like they're hiking. But they're actually looking at these footprints. But I think what I'm going to do is just cut them out roughly. Excuse me. I have a frog today. So, if you hear weird noises, okay, I have to tell you my thing. We are having construction done to our master bathroom, which is at the back of the house. I am at the front of the house where the front door is. So, how many times can people go in and out? I'm just saying, right? These guys, I mean, this company is excellent. We've had them do work for us before. I love this company very, very much. They are so good at what they do. But you just wonder, is it men that are just not together, that they have to keep going in and out to get stuff? You know, because like if it's me, I think I'd bring everything I needed inside and then work with it. So I think I might just put these two here. But see, I had this little piece of plaid. But it's not, no, that's not going to go with that. And then I've got this piece of plaid here, but I think that's not going to go either. Excuse me. Okay, let me just see. What is my time here? 19 seconds. Helen, 19 minutes. You got to get it together. I want to find one little thing maybe to put behind them that will go with this paper here. Oh, I have too many choices. I've got this big bag here of scraps, and this is really what I'm trying to use up, is all these scraps. Oh, I wonder if I put them on that. put them on that. That might be a possibility. Or you're all probably like, no, not that, Helen. How about that? Ooh, that probably would even be better. Okay, let's go with that. We're just going with that so I can get it down. Because I still have to do the 5th and the 6th, which I'm not going to do on video. All right, we're going to go with this one. Even though it was not snowing when we were hiking, we're going to use this. So I'm just going to cut it a tiny bit smaller because it's a little big for these. Okay, just like that, just to kind of frame them up a little bit. And then I'm actually probably going to put them right here, like that. Okay, well, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. All right, so let me get this down real quick. I hope you all are getting ready for Christmas. I am maybe 75% of my shopping done, 0% of my wrapping done. And you know, for a crafter, you think, oh, I love wrapping presents. No, I hate it. I absolutely abhor it. I love shopping for people. I love coming up with great ideas for people. That doesn't bother me. For some reason, wrapping gifts is just an abomination to me, and I don't like it at all. So, thankfully, this is a family of gift bags. We use a lot of gift bags. I mean, I do wrap some stuff, but a lot of it goes in gift bags. Okay, so here's the two little people hiking. Here's Amy and I hiking through the woods. Right there. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to do my journaling there about going hiking and then going to dinner. So we've got the cards, we've got the hiking, we've got the nature. So that's it. That is the day for December 4th. I hope you all like this video. Please give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. It all gets noticed by YouTube, and I get a lot of people watching. It just takes 1 nanosecond to hit that little thumbs up button. I ask that you do. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I'd love to have you. And until the next video, guys, I hope you're all truly blessed. Bye-bye.